All right, so this recording, in this recording, I'm going to explore some of the features of Pages. So I have this image. Some of the images are of an inkwell, some of the older images on the dock, but I'm going to click on that, and hopefully it'll open quickly. I got this error message. I just click OK. I click Done. Now you should get something like, I think mine's not opening exactly the way it's supposed to. So anyway, you should eventually come to this screen, and we'll just start off with a blank document. So I'm going to go ahead and click a blank document portrait orientation, which means the long sides are up and down. I'm going to go ahead and go to View, and I'm going to zoom out so that we can see the whole document. So I think, let me see if we need to zoom out anymore or not. I'm going to go View, Zoom Out, and there's the whole document. So over here is a lot of text formatting things: bold, italics, underline. You can choose different fonts, you can choose different sizes, and the layout, you can choose more than one column if you want. You can choose 2 columns. I'm just going to go back down to 1 for now. Different styles. I guess that's actually it was originally on that, and I'm not sure what more is. But we can talk. Those are more advanced things. So we'll go back to style. All right. So this little box here is the header, and if you type something in there and you have multiple pages, whatever you type in there will show up on all the pages. There should be a footer down here, so that this is where you might put page numbers and so on. That will show up on whatever you want to show up at the bottom of every page. I'm just going to start with File, New. If you want to open a new document, which we have now, you can do that, and you can either open a blank one or you can open from a template. You can open documents that you've saved somewhere, and notice here it says when I do open recent, a lot of the recent documents that I've been working on can be opened. I use this to close if you want to close your document but not quit the program. To save, if you want to make copies, duplicate, you can rename your file. You can move it to a different place, and one of the features is exporting it. This is an important feature. You can make it into a PDF, which means nobody can edit it. You can change it into a Word document, and there's some other things that are less common, but if you wanted to be able to open it in Word, you could export it as a Word document, which would give it a .doc or a docx at the end of the file suffix. So anyway, you can also save it as a template. So that means that if when other people want to create something similar, they would open this and then they would use that to make their own version of the file. So editing, undo is important. A lot of the same things, pasting, spelling and grammar down here. You can I guess you can start talking, and then maybe it'll record your voice. I'm not sure. I've never used that. You can insert page breaks, column breaks, numbers, footnotes, shapes, and so on. These are the different shapes that are all. This is another way of adding shapes, like similar to what you would do up here when you add shapes in order to put pictures in, lines, so on. Format, you can change the text this way as well as over on the same way that you do it on the right there. You can format images, movies, arrange. You can move move things forward or backward so that things are on some things. If you move something backwards, then anything else is going to show up on top of it. If you move it forward, then anything that was located in the same place will be covered up. Sometimes you need to flip, like if you're making a greeting card and you wanted the top to be upside down, you could actually flip your text boxes. So you can there's rulers, there's guides, there's all kinds of things, zooming, which I just showed you, full screen and so on. Sharing, you can put it up on the cloud, which means it'll be on the internet if you use iCloud, and you can share it with different people. Minimize zoom, and there's help. So that's pretty much how you. That would be how much you. This is a really brief introduction to the different features of Pages. Hope you enjoyed it.